Activate the leading arm to improve the rotation. Turn at the top of the wave, not the mid-face, and your turns will improve, they say. If only it was that easy. In this vlog, we start the 4-week challenge that a world-leading surf coach has recommended. Now, if you don't enjoy having a light-hearted laugh at someone else's expense, or enjoy watching the frustrations of learning, then keep scrolling. But if you want to see how I got on, then keep watching. I'm James Davis, and I've been a skydiver for over 20 years, jumping and competing all around the world. In the last 18 months, I've been surfing at the wave pool in Bristol to see if wave pools can do for surfing what wind tunnels did for skydiving. I wanted to see what would happen if an average surfer trained at the wave pool for a year, if they could learn to get barreled, sharing all the mistakes, learning points and experiences along the way. Okay, before we wade into this vlog, don't forget the free board giveaway marketing campaign I'm running for Hody TV. It closes in 10 days time, so make sure you don't miss out. Details are in the description below. It's free to enter to win a $1,000 surfboard of your choice. So don't miss out, someone's going to win it. Get signed up, good luck. Okay, back on with the vlog. In the last vlog, we had one of the world's best surf coaches, Mr. Martin Dunn, share their thoughts on our surfing. You can see the full video in the link above in the top right of this screen, but there were 3 key points to work on. The first was the leading arm. It was dead and it was stopping the rotation of the turn. Number 2, you need to turn more at the top of the wave rather than the mid-face, which I've been getting used to. And number 3, dare I say it, that pop-up needs to be faster. What you're watching here is my first session since the Zoom call, where I'm trying to address the 3 things Martin Dunn recommended. First takeaway worth sharing is how hard it is to try to focus on just 3 things. At a lower level of ability, there is clearly sensory overload, and it's a normal thing to happen. Anxiety is high, and everything happens so fast when there is low competency. But it really hit home in this surf, I'm trying to concentrate on just 2 to 3 things. With regard to the takeoff, this is constantly a work in progress. I've always been a big believer that if the wave doesn't start well, then the rest is just going to be rubbish. So only focusing on the takeoff for the first 3 waves of the session wasn't too dissimilar to what I normally do. Okay, so leading arm and turning at the top of the wave. Okay, let me know what you think, but for me, it doesn't really look like I'm turning at the top of the wave for the first few waves. It wasn't really any improvement. But that's probably because I'm trying as hard as I can to address the front arm. It looks like this old dog can only focus on one thing at a time. Perhaps you'll disagree, but there was a bit more rotation and improvement on the leading arm. It didn't seem to block the turn as much, and I wasn't flailing my back arm as much, so there were some positives here. Trying a new technique is always going to feel like pulling a load of levers to experience all the different sensations in order to find the sweet spot. I could swear I was making a massive effort and the leading arm was better, but on video it's just marginal. Hence the power of having video analysis. Video just doesn't lie, and it gets you charged up to do much better in the next session. As the session went on, I did manage to get a bit more height on the wave and start turning higher, so 2 of the 3 points seem to have some sort of improvement. This wave is interesting, as right behind me is one of my friends, Paul Pinkard, who is surfing super nice and is quite a few stages on from where I'm at. It's inspiring to see the turns being done on the very same wave with all the things I'm trying to work on, and being done and executed the right way. Seeing Paul throw that leading arm back up to the white water, doing a proper rebound, was fantastic. Definitely something I want to work on next. When I look at these videos, it's so obvious at the issues I'm having, but in the moment it's just not that simple to address. What this does do is it leads me to wanting to get back into the water and just do more surfing. I also decided to try and make the changes even bigger and exaggerate all my efforts. Most people looking at the first session would say the surfing was pretty much identical with little change. It's funny watching these waves and me trying so hard, because I think you can quite literally see my brain thinking and robotically trying. Another observation is that in playing with all the levers, I did recognise different body positions at the start of the turn. Some even look similar to being over the back foot and having a light extended front foot. But most of the time, it felt like I wasn't composed and was trying too hard to push and doing it all too soon. It feels like there are so many levers to pull and get right when starting the turn, and I'm a bit uncertain of what really to be focused on. But I guess that's half the fun of trying new things and new techniques. Hence the power of surfing a session, looking at the footage, seeing how minimal the changes were to get back out there and try and make things better. On to another session. Now what I'm looking at here is a roundhouse cutback. It seems to have a lot of similarities in terms of what I'm working on, with some slight nuances about maintaining speed and the body position. But for trying to turn at the top of a wave and opening up that leading arm, I thought the end of the barrel setting was just another opportunity to work on both issues, albeit a much smaller wave. Overall, I was most happy about trying the new information that Martin Dunn provided me. I certainly have a higher appreciation for the skill around using the rail, the full height of the wave, generating and maintaining speed for turns, and it being quite the journey improving all these things. In the next vlog, I'm back filming at the wave with Morocco's favourite surf guide. We'll also sneak some more sessions in to close out week number 1, see what progress we've made. Enjoy your surfing, wherever you are. Catch up soon.